Breaking news. Now, I was able to get my hands on some of that early character development talk. Now, my source informed me that another brand new character that they're working on is a werewolf character. And I'm here to tell you exactly how this werewolf character would work within the realm of Mortal Kombat. Now, let's start here things first. Like the video before we start. Let's continue. Now, my source informed me that they will be introducing a new species that's going to be found due to Liu Kang reset in the timeline. It's going to be a werewolf species, almost like a curse, meaning that when the sun goes down or whatever the case is, they turn into werewolves. However, it will be changed slightly. Now, I am told that in battle, you will be able to use this character to fight other characters, of course, and as a power-up, you will be able to turn into a werewolf either when your health drops below 30% or by you just activating it. Now, it has not been finalized as to how they're going to implement this part because they're still deciding. Should turn into a werewolf be a power-up? You know how like Shao Kahn, when he brings out the Dark Priest and it powers him up? They're thinking about doing it something like that where you put a button input and he turns into a werewolf for a certain amount of time. It increases your attack power, your damage, your strength, and you take less damage on block, basically, and give you access to different combos, and it increase, of course, like I said, your attacks and your projectile abilities. Now, for me, I think they should do it that way because it will allow more strategic gameplay and show how much of a boss you is when you can beat the brakes off somebody within 5 to 10 seconds before you turn back to a normal person. Now, if they decided to, they also could make you a werewolf permanent, meaning you pick a werewolf directly from the start, almost like Baraka, how he's a Tarkatan all the time. You can become a werewolf all the time when you pick it at the selection screen, and it doesn't have the damage boost or anything like that. It's like a normal character that just gives you access to normal moves, and it's a werewolf. So they're deciding between using it as a power up and using it as a permanent character model. So this brings me here to where I want to pass this first question off to you guys in the comment section below. Be sure to timestamp it so I can know which question you're answering. Would you prefer them use the werewolf feature as like a Shang Tsung priest power up where you transform into the werewolf, or would you like for them to use the werewolf permanently, like you just pick him at the character select screen, he's a werewolf, and that's how he stays? So do you think they should do it that way or the other way? Sound off in the comment section because I will be reading your messages. So because I enjoy talking to you guys, seeing what you guys think, and just kind of politicking with you guys about Mortal Kombat because it's our favorite. It's something we love to do. Let's continue. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, what would his special powers be? Now, I am told that they are looking to borrow something from Wolverine. You know how Wolverine has those very long claws? Where I'm told they're looking to borrow a certain type of claws where they're able to use those as attack weapons or whatever the case may be. Now, I think that's going to be a little too obvious for most people, so they'll probably end up giving this werewolf some type of different weapon, but I don't see a problem with them using their claws as weapons. Just imagine hitting the weapon button and then boom, claws pop out and you just kind of start going ham on your character with all these crazy werewolf type moves. So I think it's a good idea for them to be able to do that. That would be fantastic, and just kind of having this werewolf character as a brawler. Now, after asking my source, what are you guys looking to do going forward as far as introducing characters? And I'm told that they are looking to introduce as many species as possible, even some mixed breed species, so that way there can be a variety of characters, because I'm told that Mortal Kombat is plagued by humans and is also plagued by having too much of the same characters, and there's not enough difference in the universe to choose from compared to other fighting games. So this is what's going to motivate them, which they're already doing, to create new characters and to add new characters into the mode, into the game itself, which is fantastic, because I'm gonna be honest, Mortal Kombat has a ton of lore, but they barely explore any of it. They got Tarkatans, they got Centaurians, they got reptiles, whatever what is it, Saurians? They just got so many different species like Nitara. They got vampires, they got a lot of things, but they never really explore these things. They never really do anything with it at all. They just more than likely stick with the same stuff over and over again, which is exactly what they do. Stick with the same stuff over and over again, which is not good for us. So the fact that they're finally looking to switch this stuff up and to give us something better than what we had before, I'm all for it, because it's going to do nothing at the end of the day but make the gameplay better, make the fans happy, and it's going to allow us to kind of have that expansion that we always wanted, including that freedom. So just imagine picking up Mortal Kombat and you can pick from a vampire, a witch, a werewolf, a warlock, a dragon, a sorcerer, a ice character like Sub-Zero, or a fire character like Scorpion, or a Mortal Kombat champion who resembles Bruce Lee like Liu Kang. You got somebody like Kung Lao, who is unique with his hat. You got somebody like Melina, who's a female Tarkatan, damn near. So it's just excuse me, having all of that variety is what would keep the game fresh. When you start doing the same thing over and over again too much, nobody cares for it anymore. At that point, they just would not care for it, you know. But anyway, back on this werewolf thing, NRS, especially Ed Boon, is really good at giving hints when it comes to things like this, because there was a werewolf skin that was included in the game that was, I believe it was given to Johnny Cage. I'm not sure if it was Mortal Kombat 11 or if it was Mortal Kombat X. But anyway, if it's 11, then I'll put it here on the screen so you guys can kind of get a, just get that werewolf feel of what I'm talking about. But I think it'll be super dope for them to do that going forward, and shout out to my source for bringing me this information. Hopefully this character is one of the characters that make the cut, because I want you guys to understand NRS develops a lot of character, or let me correct myself, they outsource talent to create these characters, and they only pick the best of the best that makes the cut for the video game. So I'll give a quick example on how it works. So when they want a character like Geras, they'll send out an email blast to a lot of companies or artists and have them sign NDAs, which is a non-disclosure agreement, and they'll describe the character in description. The artist will then begin to create those characters, and once they're done, they'll submit those characters to NRS. NRS will then pick the best version of that character, and that's how we end up with our character. For example, if Geras was an outsource, a lot of people created versions of Geras, and then they ended up going with the version they selected. Same thing with Chronica. You always can see some of those in the design section where it shows you all the different designs for each character. That's because those designs came from other people. They just did not make the cut as a final. Some of them ended up making the cut as an alternative costume, but they were not the main designs. So that's basically how that works. So let's just hope that they're able to pull off everything they need to pull off with this werewolf character, because with the new PlayStation and the new Xbox, the new technology that's out there, it's mind-blowing. So they should be able to do everything that they want to do graphic wise and not feel like they need to limit anything when it comes to the character. So again, shout out to NRS for putting in the amount of effort that they're putting in. I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. Are you excited to play as a werewolf character should this character make the cut? I know I will be. I definitely will be, because it's a refresher and it gives us something new for once. Now, if you're watching this video for the first time, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, man. It's free. It's 100% free, and it literally takes 1.2 seconds for you to hit that like button. It helps me. It helps everyone else. It helps the algorithm. It's a beautiful thing to hit the like button in the world, not only for this video, but for any other video that you're watching. If you watch this video and you don't hit the like button, I want you to sit there and think about how terrible of a person you are to not give something that's free. Just sit there and think about that. Think about how terrible you are. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and catch you guys in the next video. Keep up the good work. I will be seeing you. Be sure to sound off in the comments. I will be responding. Until next time, catch you in the next one.